The Buck fans hoping this is not the final game of the season for their team. Not the final home game either. Our starting lineup, Jermaine Jones and Tyrone Hill with Dikembe Mutombo, Allen Iverson and Aaron McKie at the guards. Meanwhile, Glenn Robinson and Scott Williams at the forwards, Urban Johnson in the middle, and Ray Allen and Sam Cassell at the guard.
Cassell rolls into that low post against Iverson.
And a foul from behind as Iverson went strong.
They called a flagrant.
Well, you know, Aaron McKie walks right in, starts pointing at Scott Williams.
Two times now, Iverson has been hit. Both times he's grabbed that left shoulder.
Oh, there's no question.
Clearly
There's no question
You
that that's
tell
a
you what,
flagrant.
that's close to being a flagrant 2, which is an automatic ejection.
There's no place in basketball for this kind of play by Scott Williams. He's too classy a guy.
Elbow was clearly out to avoid that kind of attitude and reaction. Iverson with 8 on the clock.
Iverson hits the 3, and he had missed his last 17 three-pointers of this series.
Now, the Sixers have been pretty good by not making turnovers. Iverson for another 3.
Back-to-back threes for Allen Iverson, and the Sixers with their first lead in the early going. Have it knocked out of his hands, and gets knocked to the floor. Iverson exploding underneath, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Allen Iverson, who now has 9 points.
The ball is in Iverson's hand. It's giving ground. And then at the last minute, he decides to try to make a block.
When you give ground like that, you've got to get onto that right hand. You can't just let the guy come flying by. And granted, Allen Iverson is a rocket out there. Allen Iverson to change direction. Robinson to the bench. Tim Thomas in.
Off the tip, Iverson.
You talk about the big start. When your MVP comes out and sets the tempo.
A very rough start for Allen Iverson, and the Philadelphia 76ers getting pounded, and Iverson getting knocked in the choppers again. This, of course, was Game 4.
In Game 4, out at half court in the closing moments, Allen Iverson reaches in. That started it all between Ray Allen and Allen Iverson. And tonight, the second time, Lindsey Hunter, just the reflex of when a guy reaches in, you're trained to protect that ball. Those arms come out, and if the little guy's reaching in like that, and he's going to pay the price, which he's more than willing to do, Iverson.
Release the ball.
But he's shooting 27% for the series.
Forget about the series. You don't make shots if you don't shoot them correctly.
In the Eastern Conference semifinals against Charlotte, won both those games as Iverson knocks it down.
31.
Iverson, pretty move from Iverson, and he gets the roll. Now, we said this earlier in the playoffs.
24 minutes ago.
You haven't heard of Fool the More. Tomorrow on Inside Stuff, check your local listings for time in your area.
Let's see if he makes the shot. You don't have to comply there. You got a big cushion here.
A 26-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks, and the officials have refused a request for running time in the fourth quarter.
But Allen Iverson is back in.
Well, a bright spot, though, if you look at Philadelphia, they outscored Milwaukee by 3, so they're making some progress after getting 15 and 19 points. This is a team that's trying to get themselves ready for Game 7.
You knew Iverson would want to come back in the game.
The question is, would Larry Brown let it?
And Iverson quickly hits a jumper.
The strength for Ray Allen.
Iverson hits a 3. Allen Iverson slices the deficit to 23. But remember, Milwaukee won a game this year. Iverson comes up short. They were playing in Miami. They were down by 21. And a foul! And all of a sudden, it's cut to 20. Now, there's still 9:13 remaining.
Oh, hit the game winner. A phenomenal run.
And a steal! Iverson will knock it away. Puts it in and one. And the Sixers have found life here in the fourth quarter.
Carelessness by Milwaukee allows Allen Iverson to get out. And a silly foul. Iverson, you're not going to stop him from behind if you're Jason Caffey.
Iverson with maybe the quietest 31 points I can remember. And there's still 8:59 remaining in the game.
17, but now we've got to grind it out.
They're giving Philadelphia a little bit of life. Iverson for another 3.
Hooks it in. Allen Iverson from downtown. It's a 13-point game. What a remarkable turnaround.
The MVP on display.
This was the last 3-pointer, and watch. He goes straight up, no fade, perfect release, and it goes in.
Then, because of that outside shot, they got to honor that. They come out on the floor a little bit, and he just blitzes right by him. Greatest guys at getting to the hoop.
Well, he is certainly leading them, as you see him here saying, I'm not missing no more. And he has hardly missed here in this fourth quarter.
That's what the MVP is about, and that's what we've seen here in this 5-minute stretch of the fourth quarter where Allen Iverson has 17 points. Now, the man who led Milwaukee earlier, Ray Allen, he had 17 points in his own 5-minute stretch. But right now...
And again, now in the penalty with 7:17 remaining.
Allen Iverson does not look tired at this point. You're talking about a guy who just got knocked down by Jason Caffey and popped up and went and chased the ball down.
He's got 19 points, and we haven't even played 5 minutes in this quarter. Cassell and Iverson fall on each other, but they're having some fun there. As Cassell's laughing, talking in Iverson's ear. And good sportsmanship from the two of them.
They're having fun there, but the last possession was Sam Cassell trying to bully his way over the little guy down into the low post. Now, Iverson will give you a lot of flop and a lot of gesturing with that body.
60 points at the break. They now, well, if you're George Karl, you say this should have never.
Really high. Ray Allen able to capitalize.
Iverson gets inside and foul.
My.
And a chance to get back to 3 points. Ray Allen, by the way, that was his 9th three-pointer of the game. And Iverson now, unbelievably, has 23 points in the quarter, and there's still 4:37 remaining.
Let's go back to the NBA All-Star game where Allen Iverson was the MVP. And with all those giants from the Western Conference, Allen Iverson was saying, hey, yeah, I'm coming right to this hoop, and I'm going to make a layup every single time. And there was nothing that those guys could do about it.
And hits the free throw. Again, it's a 10-point game.
But he's always had a guy on him where he's a much better shooter.
Iverson gets in there. He thought he was fouled, able to put it in as they run out of time here at the Bradley Center. Iverson, nice feed. Mutombo stuffs it in.
Takes Mutombo out. Larry Brown acknowledging that this one's over.
26 points in the fourth quarter for Allen Iverson. 46 for the game.
Hey, how many people are 18,000 plus at the sellout and don't think that when Iverson went on that roll, a lot of people started getting very nervous. I bet.
Allen Iverson, 26 points in the fourth quarter alone. 46 for the game as they cut a 33-point deficit to 10. But Milwaukee holds on to tie the series at 3.